Welcome to this video from the Carleton University Library on using proximity searching to do a precise search for relevant sources. Proximity searching assumes that words that appear close together in a sentence, paragraph, or document have a specific conceptual relationship. We use proximity operators to limit our results to those where words appear near or within a specified distance from one another. We assume that the results from a proximity search are relatively precise and therefore more relevant to answering our research question than the results of a broader search where terms can appear in a source in any order or distance from one another. Here is an example of a proximity search. We will do this search in the EBSCO database Historical Abstracts, which we will access from the Carleton University Library website. We will click on Databases, then H in the alphabet at the top, and then we will scroll down the page till we come to Historical Abstracts and click on the link. Let's say our research question is, what role did the art patronage system play during the Renaissance? This question contains several key concepts, including the term art patronage. We will begin with a standard keyword search combining art and patronage with the Boolean operator AND. Then we will click on the green search button to the right of the main search field. This strategy yields over 1,000 results, and the results are not very precise because these terms could appear anywhere in a source, not necessarily together or in close proximity. So this search strategy is too imprecise and may result in too many irrelevant sources. Next, we do a phrase search for the term art patronage. A phrase search specifies that the database finds sources where the two words appear in direct proximity and in a specific order. These two terms are surrounded by quotation marks, and again we will click on the green search button to the right of the main search field. This time we get fewer results, 257. This approach may be too precise, however, because the terms will only appear in exactly this order in a source, so we might miss some relevant sources, for example, those that relate to patronage of the arts. A proximity search can reduce the risk of including too many irrelevant sources or excluding too many relevant sources. We can do two types of proximity searches and use the search history to follow or track our results. The first proximity search is a non-ordered proximity search where the database finds sources where the two key concepts are near each other in any order. The operator N for near is used in this type of search. For example, art can be near by 3 words patronage. Again, we will click on the green search button to the right of the main search field. Let's click on the search history. This strategy returns 384 results, so more than 257, a little less precise, but fewer than 1,004, so more precise. The second search is an ordered proximity search. The database finds sources where the two key concepts are within 3 words of each other in exactly the order specified in the search string. In this case, the operator W, or within, is used to specify the order and distance. For example, art is within 3 words of patronage. Again, we will click on the green search button to the right of the main search field. Now we have 303 results. This search is more precise than a standard Boolean search and a non-ordered proximity search. It is less precise than a phrase search. We could use the built-in search history option to follow or track our results and also identify those sources that appear in one set of results and not another. For example, we could identify the sources that appear in the non-ordered proximity search and not the ordered proximity search. To do so, we would use the Boolean operator not to combine searches 3 and 4. Again, we will click on the green search button to the right of the main search field. This search results in a list of 81 sources that are in search 3 and not search 4. We can review this list to ensure that we have not missed any relevant sources in search 5. So this additional step can make our final results just precise enough. Note that not all databases allow for proximity searching. Use the Help section of the database to determine if this form of precision searching is possible. This is the end of this video.